What is up, YouTube? Phyrexia, all B1 set boosters. The set apparently I just kept buying. I just kept finding deals on. I just kept buying. So when it comes time to clean up, you're like, why do I have so many of these? So you sell some, you stash some away, and then you open some, you know? So this one made the list. There it is. We're happy. We're stoked. Jason's like, what am I doing? She's like, we're opening packs. That's why she's hyped. All right. You ready to open some packs? I hope you are, because we're going to. Good old set boosters, our favorite, because we got art cards. We live for art cards. We live for tokens, foils, guaranteed foils, Green Sun's Twilight, Jorkadine, and just a bunch of showcase nonsense, some uncommons. I don't know that there's a common or an uncommon from this set that's really like Chase or anything like that, but some great cards from this set. A lot of bulk with the anime art reprint there at the top. Serum Core, Chimera, Malcator, Purity Overseer. Kind of still some more nothing burgers here, but that's okay. We're just going to keep flying through these. Some fast afternoon work. Dope Kato art, though. That's so cool. He's like slashing an inkling from Strixhaven or something. Whatever it is, it got cut out of reality. What happened to Kato after the March of the Machines? Okay, Vran is our foil rare. That's kind of a big whiff at the top, even though he is a vampire. Like, whenever one or more other creatures you control die, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. You can only trigger once per turn, but that's not a bad trigger. And he's a foil showcase, so unfortunately. And then we got Luca, Bound to Ruin, our first mythic there. So let's move some of this around, because those are foils. This is just nonsense. And then here we go. Rares, mythic, just another common, uncommons, minor misstep, dope card. Dope uncommon for sure. Okay, wow, Bran and Luca. Hopefully that's not our best pack in the box. That will make us a sad boy. Jace. It's $3 forever, that Jace. And then finally, people started playing him and realizing like what a great tempo card he is. Bladed Ambassador, Copperline Ridge. There's a little landage for us. Little Copperline Ridgelet. Beautiful. Those Phyrexian lands, those are the coolest. Oh boy. Oh boy. Take it easy. Cool art card there. I think that's the Jorkadine or Luca Bound to Ruin's art card where they like fused him with his beast creature. Poor guy. That's very cool of him. Mind Splice Apparatus. Hokey little card. Rook. Hex Gold Nabber. Little Goblin Rebel. Man, there's sneaking goblins in everywhere. Trample Haste. Whenever an equipped creature you control other than him attacks or dies, you may attach all of that creature's equipment to him. I don't really see much value in that guy's little proposition there. To be frank with you, beautiful. But you never know. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe someone will crack him. There it is, the mantle in foil. Urabrask's Forge. Drivnod. Ooh, showcase. Carnage Dominus. Very cool. That's a pretty hot little hit there. Little mythic showcase, you know? But it would have been nice if it was Mondrak, but we'll still take it. Pretty saucy there. Is this the this is Mondrak, right? This is Mondrak and Mom are in here. Elish Norn, the mother of machines. And this is the one where they're all in here, right? Like there's a version of all the Praetors in this set. Mirrodin Besieged. What a fun real reprint there from Modern Horizons 1, Blue and 2. When it enters the battlefield, choose Mirrodin or Phyrexian. If you choose the Mirrodin side, whenever you cast an artifact spell, you make a 1/1 mirror. At the beginning of your end step, if you choose the Phyrexian side, you draw a card, then discard a card. Then if there are 15 or more artifacts in your graveyard, target opponent loses the game. That's a weird little card from the list there. Soulless Jailer, great sideboard card. Definitely seen its love out there in a lot of different formats. It's some great control for the yard. I think that's become a modern sideboard staple in some decks. Okay, Basilica Shepherd Skrelv. Hey, that's another great little rare there. It's a nice hit. Love to see our little buddy Skrelv Delvman just going around doing his thing. All right, art card. We're just flying through so many packs. You guys have no idea. The Kuldotha Cracker. You know, he's just out there doing his thing. Okay, Vran, the Executioner Thane. Boy, we're gonna have a Vran heavy box. We've been there before. I don't want to stay there. Swamp, such a cool swamp. Mechanized Production. Wow, that's another great hit. Mythic in the list slot. Enchant artifact at the beginning of your upkeep. Create a token that's a copy of it. Then if you control 8 or more artifacts of the same name as one another, you win the game. This is not a hard win condition to pull off in Commander. The Mycosynth Gardens, very nice. Man, the list has been good to us in this box. Seen some flashy funk from the list there. Love it. Beautiful. Foil planes in that Phyrexian art. Gotta love it. The best language. The best luck. All right, Slaughter Singer. Yep. Foil Drivnod, another Drivnod. Nice little mythic action. So not doing too bad there. Heavy Drivnod box too. Funky. Foil Swamp looks beautiful. Kind of like the Legion of Doom or something there. It's like that weird spider. Balden, Century Herdmaster. I don't know. As long as it's a Zoltan Boros art, which is so cool. As long as you turn each creature assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. So he's a Doran effect in mono white. Whenever he attacks, up to 100 target creatures get +X/+0, where X is it. So Imperial Armor for butts. Wow. Okay. And then Zopandrel, Hunger Dominus, a mythic, but in foil there. So we're doing great on our Dominus slots in the mythics there. We're really getting visited there. And then the Kaya. Nice, actually. You know, the rare walkers in this set aren't worth too much, but I think this Kaya does see a little bit of love. She's cool. I like Kaya. She seems like one of the cooler planeswalkers they added to spice up the cast of OG walkers we've known for a while now. I'm sure they're getting tired like we all are, getting up there. They were around in Lorwyn, so was I. Phyrexian Might, Molten Rebuke, Karumonix, the Rat King, who's come up a bit since some of the Eldraine Rat and Mice tech has been printed, so nice to see a little buddy. Excuse me. He's doing his thing. Another dope swamp. All right. Got a power too. There's a lot of packs in the set booster. Component pouch from the AFR set from Commander. Little component pouch. Not bad. You're just gonna go hang out with your uncommon brother sister. Black Sun's Twilight. Sure. That's probably a card I would have suspected would seen a little more play, but I guess there's just such other good removal on the tempo right now, and standard constructed just doesn't really need that type of effect. You have Invoke Despair. Up to 1 target X if it's 5 or more. I mean, it is good removal. I can see why people do splash it at the top. Yeah, that's what I like about it. It seems super splashy in those types of matchups where you can like kill their Sheoldred and bring yours back or something and just like tempo them into the sun off of like your turn 6 to just finish the game. I don't know. Is that the move? Unctus's Retrofitter. Miglaz, the Maze Crusher. Okay, does this guy see play with this new little mole out there? Like the fact that there's an 8/4 and then this guy can be right before him. You know what I mean? Like he can, those two guys, like that's just so much utility on bodies and you're just like pressuring super fast. Like it seems really oppressive if the other guy was trying to set up. I guess at that point you draw a ton of removal against you, but you never know. You never know with old Magic, you know? Just when you think you know it all. That's when you don't. Magmatic Sprinter. Zopandrel. Man, second one. So double Dominus all the way to the sky. there with our second one. Necrogen Rot Priest is a showcase art. Very cool. That swooping lookout with those teeth, man. Those Leshnorn teeth everywhere in this set. Forgot about those, but they are spooky. We're putting cards in the wrong spots here. That's what we're doing. Okay, another art card for our life, our live, laugh, love in Phyrexia. Boom. Oxida Finisher. The Monumental Facade. There's a rare. Ovika Enigma Goliath. It's another rare you don't usually really want to see. Not really worth much. That Cephalopod Sentry straight out of the Matrix. Love that Thrill of Possibility art. Yeah, just to show like that moment of how Phyrexianization like makes sense. I think that kind of actually fits Nahiri's character. She's so wild, some of the things she's done, you know. Dragonwing Glider, not the card we want, but a great card in limited. Really fun little funky little card. I love the little guy riding the glider. He's cool. He's my buddy. Boom, there's a forest. There's an art card. A fart card. Oh. Sorry, we're getting goofy now. We're just flipping and flopping, hipping and hopping. Whoa, what is this? Okay, Foil Commander Lux Artillery card. That's wild. That's a Foil Commander rare? I didn't know you could pull that in here. Whenever you cast an artifact creature spell against Sunburst at the beginning of your end step, if there are 30 or more counters among artifacts and creatures you control, it deals 10 damage to each opponent. Wild. What the heck are we doing, guys? We're getting some crazy cards in this one. The Geth, the Thana contracts. You know, they were like, Geth was fun for a while, and then no one played them. So what if we made a weaker, worse Geth? Yep. Return target creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield. It gains if this creature would leave the battlefield, exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. And another commander rare, Synthesis Pod. Okay, yeah, this is the birthing pod, but for spells. They love doing these birthing pod riffs, which is fine. I think riffing on pod for commander, Drown and Icor, great card, is, you know what, they should be doing that. It's sad that birthing pod got banned so many places. And it's a great card archetype. Ikoria, Ominous Seas. It's a fun little funky little lister. Mirrodin Bardish. Ooh, boom. The Eternal Wanderer. There she is. Big Wanderer. You know, this is a pretty sweet one. Yeah. Like, and a Venser. Corrupt Puppet. Corpse Puppet. Corrupt Puppet. A little double rarage. Corrupt Corpse Puppet. Venser. Oh, Venser. Who got it worse, Irte or Venser? Do you think Irte knows Venser in the Phyrexian thing now? To think, like, Venser was the new Irte, right? And then, like, he got chopped out. Oh, another Foil Dominus. Wow, 2 Foil Dominus in the same box? That's wild. Textwall. Inquiry Dominus. That's wild. And the Seed Core. That's crazy that we've gotten so many of those. Like, that seems really high. Like, the amount of rares we've pulled in this box. I love the art on the Phyrexian Atlas. Like, that to me would have been like one of the standouts as like a rare in Invasion block in the old frame. And such a cool piece of lore, you know? Like, kind of wasted a great name on that. Nothing card. Mirren Safe House at rare. The Sinew Dancer. It's a quiet little humble little pack. Okay, boom. Foil art card. Yeah, we've seen so many mythics so far. Bring the Ending. Love the art on that. Blown up the Silix. Kaya's like, dude, Jace, do it. But I think he failed. Monument to Perfection. Another Sinew Dancer. Okay, here we go. Coming to the home stretch. We're quick these days. Oh boy. Archway Angel. Oops, bumping the camera a bit there too. Let's make sure you can see the dopest cards. The Archway Angel. When it enters the battlefield, you get 2 life for every gate you control for the gate deck. The Blade of Shared Souls. Not the blade you want. There's the red-green sword lurking in this set. They did have the audacity to print a sword, and I believe the list has the sword of Feast and Famine on it for sure. I pulled that Phyrexia, enchanted creature has effect. Not a bad list card, actually. We'll set that aside. Apostle of Invasion. Yikes. Crucible, or Conduit of Worlds, excuse me. Conduit of Worlds, pretty good little card. I think that's actually seen a bit of a jump. People are coming around on all the potential of Conduit of Worlds. It's a Crucible in the land color that offers even more than Crucible. And in Commander, people do tend to play green. It's not a bad way to base any color combination. Prosh, 25th on the list, so quite crazy amount of rares on our list slot too. Old Proshy Poo. Mirror Custodian, love the art on Mirror Custodian. Like, there's insane realism and depth on that. Like, a beautiful commission. Give that guy more work, Wizards. They put a lot into it for that one. All right. Art card. Terramorphic Expanse in foil. Melira, the Living Cure. Monumental Corruption. Target player draws X card and loses X life, where X is the number of artifacts you control. That's a fun card. Kill player, draw yourself a ton of cards. Black artifact synergy. You know, black does have that weird fun side of being like the last color in Esper. Unnatural Restoration of foil, excuse me. Dark Slick Shores, only 2 lands actually. Pretty land light in this one, which is interesting because the lands in this set are decent, but they're not really highly sought after. I'll take it. I'll take a bunch of foil Dominuses over some lands. Dark Slick Shores is probably the one you want, though. Art carded. All right, foil. Kethic, yuck. Get out of here, Kethic. We don't want to end on a Kethic pack. That's too sad. Here we go. Slowbad. That's going to be our finisher. Slowbid. All right. Well, just to give you guys a quick look at what we really pulled, the hot stuff. Yeah, I mean, 2 foil Dominuses, which is pretty wild. 2 foil Mythics in there and a showcase. So, not bad. You know, 3 of our Mythics, rip, and then 3 more. So 6 Mythics there. Prosh, which is probably not worth anything. Mechanized Production, so kind of barely skating the 8 you expect to kind of see for a decent set booster, but not too bad all in all. Otherwise, a bunch of chaff rares, really. There might be a few cards in here that are worth a few, but not too much from this set. It's fairly top heavy. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Probably won't do another one of these for a long time. We've opened enough. We've got the rest locked up. We're done. We've cleaned them up. See you later. Peace.